loss kind of concerns you the most?
To be honest, I'm not that concerned. I know we just got our butts kicked, but we're just in a rough patch in our season. It happens to every team every year, pretty much, with very few exceptions. And we're in a little bit of a rut. So when we played a team that was ready and played a great first half, and so we're a little out of sorts, and we just gotta get back on track, and we will.
What's kind of the key to getting back on track, do you think, right now?
Well, it starts with defense. We gave up 78 in the first half, whatever it was. It's impossible to win a game, and to get an offensive rhythm if you're taking the ball out of the net every play. So second half was a much better effort. I know the game was already out of hand, but our response was great in the second half. The guys kept playing. I think 3 minutes left, down 20, and I'm looking at Chioza and Juan and Dealey, and they're diving all over the floor, and JK pushing the ball and really getting after it. And we kept playing belly. We kept playing hard, and that's the name of the game. You just got to keep competing, and we'll find it again. But right now we're a little out of sorts, and we just got to weather the storm.
You mentioned there's 78 points. You guys hadn't really had like a bad defensive performance all season.
Yeah.
I know a lot of it was their personnel, but what was the defensive problem from you guys?
Yeah, I mean, number one, give them credit. I mean, Giannis was amazing, and we were sending a lot of help, and he was finding shooters, and Portis got hot. Several guys made threes. Allen and Connaughton came in, made threes. Middleton got hot in that second quarter, or late first. So they played a great game. So we weren't well connected, and we weren't rotating really well. But as I said, they really executed and spread us out. I think our defense overall has obviously been really good. We're number one in the league in defensive rating. So I'm not concerned about our ability to bounce back and defend at a higher level.
Flip side, offensively in the first half, what do you think was the main trouble?
Well, I think we've lost a little confidence as a group. That you could see we had a lot of open shots that weren't going, and we were kind of hanging our heads. And then they're making everything. It was just one of those nights. And when you play 82, once in a while this stuff happens. So I've seen it every year that I've been in the league. And it's part of being a competitor is once in a while you get your ass kicked, and it's humiliating. It's no fun. And it's all about how you respond. And as I said, I think the way we responded in the second half was indicative of who our team is, who we are. And we got another game tomorrow night, so we'll bounce back.
Besides Clay, do you have any rest plans tomorrow night?
Well, Gary won't play. Obviously, he had the injury tonight. Other than that, no plans to rest anybody.
Are you confident that Draymond will be able to return like early in the homestand, even if he doesn't join you on the trip? I mean, I don't know. What's your just feeling on his injury?
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't talked to Rip the last couple of days. I just know that they've been rehabbing, and so I haven't checked in since yesterday. He told me yesterday that Draymond was doing well. So, next time I check in with Rick, probably tomorrow, and we'll see how that's going, and hopefully get Draymond back soon.
Do you have any more information about Gary? Is there any concern?
It's always a concern when somebody gets hurt. Back tightness was all I heard. So we'll see how that goes.
Monty, can you hear me? Or
Yep.
go ahead.
Steve, this is the kind of game where a lot of times the coach will say, just throw away the tape. We won't even watch it. But I'm watching this game and I'm wondering, is there anything that young guys like James and Jonathan can learn from watching the way Giannis plays and what he does?
Yeah, I mean, when you look at where Giannis is now, and you think about him as a rookie, That's how you got to think about JK, you know, total inexperience, you know, not much knowledge of the NBA, not much understanding of what's going on yet. But that's exactly where Giannis was a decade ago, or whatever it was when he first came into the league. I thought JK was fantastic tonight when he got his minutes in the fourth quarter. He really sprinted the floor hard, which we've been asking him to do. He used his athleticism. And I don't know that there's a more athletic, you know, more physically imposing player in the league than Giannis. And he's learned how to use that athleticism and that size to really take over games. So there's plenty for our young guys to pick up, you know, watching him play.